Hey guys, we're back here. In today's topic, we're talking about over the recent reports. If you guys didn't hear from the other day, Jeff Hardy has been reported for another DUI over driving under the influence, disobeying police. Thankfully, nobody got seriously hurt. He's on unpaid leave currently under jurisdiction from Tony Khan. How they didn't do a background check and drug test as soon as he was under contract, and didn't do that before he got into the company. That's on the company's fault. Jeff Hardy's a piece of shit. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. He's one of my favorite wrestlers I've watched since I was a kid. But Jeff is a piece of shit. You're in your goddamn 40s. And you're still pushing yourself over to DUIs. Substance abuse. And people that respect you, your brother that's been in the company the same time as you, has not come forward to try to talk you into, restraining your drinking habits, driving alone, doing shit even though you are notorious for this type of history and this has cost you jobs. And now I'm on the side of WWE over, Jeff neglecting over his rehabilitation therapy. And knowing, like, Tony Khan or any other company hasn't thought of this, even though Jeff is notoriously irresponsible when it comes to his substance history, his alcohol abuse, his unsafe driving, and how that could cost other people their lives if Jeff is not taking care of himself, right? This has gone bad in so many ways, and this is sad too, because I've watched this guy since I was in elementary school. I want Jeff to do better. I'm sure that are close to Jeff and his family want Jeff to do better. But y'all gotta stop letting him do this bullshit. I'm being serious. No grown man should be having this type of issues in around their middle age while they're still wrestling in that type of level. That makes no sense. Drugs mixed with unsafe wrestler means ECW tenure or CZW current wrestler. And nobody wants to see you die short. Jeff, if you keep doing this, bro, you'll die before you're even pushing 60 or 50. I'm being dead ass. And I understand you don't care, and nobody cares about watching this video because I'm a smaller channel or I don't know you personally. But just know I'm saying this out of pure care. And I'm saying this out of, love for many other people that go over substance abuse. And some end up hurting themselves or other people around them. And they end up with short lives. We see this outside the wrestling business and in the wrestling business. And we come seeing tragedies that we still witness to this day. And why wrestlers wouldn't end up having a lasting career that wouldn't even end with fucking retirement. We didn't see that with Eddie Guerrero. That guy died at 38, Jeff. You want to end up like him? Guy was mixed up with painkillers and drug abuse. Until his heart like gave up on him until like in the middle of a goddamn match. Nobody wants to end up like that. I don't dream for that even for my worst enemy or my least favorite person in pro wrestling. But Jeff, you've been doing this for like a very long time. And just knowing that this is the third company that you shit the bed on WWE twice with drug abuse and you got released. You shit the bed over on TNA in the middle of a main event pay-per-view match that people paid actual money for to watch. And it cost you and other people their time on TV and many other stuff in the future. And many other people that are willing to see you. And just noticing, like, this is the only way AEW or Jeff Hardy gets any recognition around the wrestling business. It makes me sick. Because I would have been asking for Jeff Hardy to be tag team champions by now, and we wouldn't be talking about this. I really don't want to be talking about this. But this is the type of stuff that makes me want to report Jeff Hardy. This is the only thing that's going to get into Jeff Hardy's system. Other than Jeff, don't do this. It's going to mess up the money. It's going to mess up the business. It's going to mess up your reputation. And you keep doing it. And possibly somebody's enabling you. Somebody backstage is enabling you. Or you're just not listening. And now you're up in unpaid leave with treatment that you're possibly going to neglect. And if you keep doing this shit, you're going to get people hurt. That's disgusting. And I don't know how many goddamn apology videos that I gotta see off Matt instead of going up to your brother, not recording shit involving your brother. You go up to your brother, you visit your brother, you talk to your brother. I don't care if you even have to beat him up. I would have done the same thing because I cared. You don't even have to call if you care that much. Matt Hardy was last seen with Jeff Hardy on Sunday night, and I think this is after the Double or Nothing pay-per-view match. And Matt has his family traveled out in Florida by the time he got arrested. Jeff was arrested at 9:54 a.m. on Monday, booked at 12:45 p.m. Eastern Time. That's where the confusion regarding 12:45 happened. Some people just didn't know the goddamn way time works. Rebby Hardy is a cunt. Matt Hardy is an enabler and a career leech. Jeff Hardy is going to end up like Sonny. Fuck the Hardys. Fuck anyone who puts another dollar in their pockets. I said what I said. Well, shouts out to the shit man fart. Wet shit man fart. Because Matt wouldn't be prevalent or even still be booked over on TV. Fuck the Broken Hardys. Fuck any of the shit. If you guys try to regard their wrestling characters, being that these are the most combustible personalities in the wrestling business, and how they've still kept on doing this type of shit while wasting other people's time, money, and patience, and they end up getting fired and still finding jobs at the end of it, makes zero sense. Y'all need to stop. And how there's no disciplinary act here in the wrestling business, or how Matt is not helping out his younger brother, and nobody else is being more inclined or supportive or more restrictive in the way Jeff behaves, so people can get on track. I have no regard, and this is coming from being a fan of Jeff Hardy for over 11 years. So that's all I'm gonna say about this video. I'm not gonna try to make it drag. I wanted to go over the episode with the live sex celebration on my live stream tonight. I want to keep it over on a positive note because that's what I want to do for the channel. Because I don't want to think about Jeff Hardy and Sonny in the same sentence. If Jeff keeps letting himself do this when he's been such an influence and he has such a long life ahead of him, but he keeps doing this shit, he might not even end up like Sonny. He might end up like Eddie Guerrero or Roddy Piper. Or many other wrestlers that ended their lives short because of their impulsive behavior that's not getting on check. Thanks for watching the DST show. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Comment down below how you feel about the situation. That's it for me.